Good morning, Hannah. It's Sunday, and there are two types of people in this world. People who ask why, and people who ask why not. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So why is one of the hardest questions anyone ever has to answer? Why is the question that takes the longest time to answer? It's a question that requires the most thought to answer. It requires more effort to answer a question why. And why is the kind of question that promotes a cautionary lifestyle, a kind of lifestyle that you don't take risks as often, but rather look to find the purpose behind doing every single thing that you do. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, living a why lifestyle can be good. It's definitely healthy. I mean, you'll live probably longer. You'll live a slow life maybe, but definitely maybe not completely all that productive, but definitely a good life, not a bad life per se, unless you're really slow at answering the question, in which case you'll live a dead life, which isn't a life. Dead life is an oxymoron. If you're living a dead life, you're not living a life at all. That wasn't actually a philosophical statement because it made no sense. Anyways, moving on. Why not is a question also asked by people before they make a decision. And recently I've heard it's been used a lot by either motivational speakers or people who also use it in correlation with YOLO. Don't use it in correlation with YOLO. YOLO makes no sense, by the way. You only live once, so why are you wasting it? Seriously. Like, do useful stuff. Don't YOLO it. But anyways. Now, when you ask the question, why not, it promotes you to take more risks. It basically, instead of asking why, figuring out the reason, you figure out, why shouldn't I do? Is there any reason I shouldn't do this? Is it against my moralities, against my values? And if it's not, just go ahead and do it. See how it is. Try it out. Now, what I think is the better lifestyle to live by, as I may have hinted at because of my slightly biased presenting of the 2 points, is why not? Because if you stick around thinking of why, you live pretty slowly and won't get much stuff done. Well, if you live by why not, and I mean live by why not properly, not just be like, why not, and ignore the fact that this is illegal and bad for my health and everything else. I mean, think about why not. Think, why not? Is there any logical good reason that I should not be doing this? And if there is, don't do it. Obviously. But if there isn't a reason logical reason you shouldn't do it, and maybe you have some reservation against it for some reason, maybe you should just try it, because living by that philosophy allows you to take more risks, and risk-taking is what makes life great. If you don't take any risk, you will miss out on life's greatest opportunities. I don't know who said that. I should know who said that, but I don't. So anyways, that's what I'm trying to say here, is take more risks. This is kind of the spirit of Trevor's cliff jumping video, I suppose, but it's a little different. I'm not just copying you, Trevor. Just letting you know. And, yeah, so take risks. Live life not thinking constantly about every decision you make, but take risks. Because taking risks is what moves you forward in life. And in that spirit, I don't know what I'll do. Sorry. I suppose I should have had some motivational thing for me to do at the end of this, because I gave a giant motivational speech. I should probably follow some of my motivation. I can tell you what I have done. I mean, I skipped a math class, a year of math. I tested out of a year of math, because why not? And it helped me a lot. So there's a thing. I did stuff before where I don't have anything to do right now to prove my point, but I did stuff in the past that proves this point well. I'm really just rambling now, so I might as well stop. Trevor, I will see you tomorrow.